We're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. All right, let's get this one on the road, Brock. It is 1st and 10. Tyler starting off with a throw. Gets it downfield. On target to Flowers. No gain after the catch, but the gain's still out across midfield. There to the 45. Big gainer here as he picks up 20. And that'll be good for a Carolina first. One play in, Brock, and his drive is already into enemy territory. Running for the first time with Joe Mixon. And he takes it down to the 33. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a first down.
Danger, I say. You get this guy in the open field, and he is dangerous to take it to the house.
33-yard line.
Ball at the 33 for first down. Out of the gun, here's Murray. Nothing there left side as it ends up incomplete.
The offenses that connect in this intermediate zone are so effective. Getting the completion in that area, it not just sparks your offense, but it just turns that aggressive meter way up. They just couldn't quite find the connection.
So still 10 to go on second from the 33-yard line. Pressure coming, it's Murray. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first.
You know, these are the type of plays that really get an offense going. This is a chance for QB to inspire the guys around him. Calling his own number, carrying his teammates to a first down on that big run. That inflates an offense, and it could suck the wind out of that defense.
Hey, hold on.
Now Murray on the play fake. Throwing the out route complete. And he works this to the 15 before they make the stop.
When you see play action, do all you can to get your eyes to the tight end, because that's their bread and butter. That play action gives him time off the line, helps chip a rusher, or even helps sell that fake. And then when he releases, he gets out, he gets some leverage. He gets to that edge before the defender can cover him.
Halfway to the marker. It's 2nd and 5. Here's Murray. On target to his back, Joe Mixon. And he's stopped as we get closer to our first points of this ball game. It's going to be 1st and goal now.
At that down and distance, this group was pretty confident the screen would get them enough yards for the first, and it did. So long as it keeps working like that, I bet you it'll be a go-to play for them when they need it the next time.
Trying to run it in. It's Henderson. And his effort results in maybe 2 yards, but nothing more.
Listen, everybody in the huddle on the sidelines sure want a little bit more from that run, but you didn't go backwards. Still in a great spot, and can't wait to see what they do here on 2nd and goal.
Still chances to get these final 4 yards. It's 2nd and goal. Back to Henderson. And this time he's going to score. Touchdown, Carolina. The Panthers finish up an excellent opening series. Quite the drive they put together to begin this game. What stood out to us, how quickly they were operating. They got a lot of plays in a small amount of time on the way to that touchdown.
What do you mean? We feel that tempo in the booth?
Yep. Certainly do.
Kept those guys guessing defensively and on their toes. Not quite sure.
Oh, it's no good. So an early hiccup after the touchdown as the score will stay at 6-zip. missed point after. He's going to stay out there and send it away. Return coming from the 14. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. Bucks to the line. 1st and 10.
Set, hut. Yellow. 22 needle. Hut.
To the air. Lands. Pass is caught. It's T.J. Hawkinson. He's going to have this up near the 40, just a little bit short of it. The big play nets him 17 yards. And that's good for a Buccaneer 1st down. On the 39 now after that explosive start to this drive.
52 blue. Check smash. Set.
It's the first carry for the Auburn rookie. And he's not going to manage to get back to the line even. Tackled for a loss. We've got 2nd and 11. And it's not just some quarterbacks, Brock Huard, who got to have short memories. You tell me this too, defenses need them sometime as well.
Yeah, 100%. You give up a big run, well, too bad. No time to dwell on it because you got to line up, buckle up that chin strap, and try to knock them backwards.
Yellow. Red. Yellow. Ready?
Lance. Completed to his running back. And he'll get it up to the 44.
Rhythm. You hear me talk about rhythm a lot. Whether it's a golf swing, a baseball swing, heck, even a bowler gets himself into rhythm. And I'm just telling you, kid, from experience, these little throws to running backs, it's one of the best things to get your offense into rhythm and a nice little gain on top of it.
95.
They put a receiver in motion here left.
Ready.
From the gun on 3rd down. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And he's tackled with a 1st down yardage.
I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve, some call it automatic, but it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you could depend on.
1st and 10 from a yard shy of midfield.
Here we go. Here we go. Red. 38. Ready?
Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory. Halfway there on 1st down, that brings up 2nd and 5.
You know, kid, it's plays like that. It's just kind of the meat and potatoes. Not going to make any highlight reel, but just the positive, efficient plays on the ground. You need to keep plays and drives alive.
60 red. 52 blaster. Set.
Back-to-back carries here. He's forward, gets a couple of yards. Up to the ground by Kaiser White.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Timeout taken by the Buccaneers. They're first. And after using an early one, 2 left for him to spend. 7th play of the drive. Offense facing 3rd and 3.
Here we go. Blue 32. Green Jack.
Throwing his Lance. He brings it in. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. Now the completion rate is strong, partner. The yards, you got to imagine, will start to come soon enough.
You never go broke taking a profit. And you know this one too, Kate. The crumbs always lead to...
Oh, the cookie. Now I'm hungry.
45. 1. 560. Hut.
Sending him on the dive. Extra cut to the right. That's a Tampa Bay touchdown. The Buccaneers tie it up late in the first.
Okay, you know what a run like that does? For everybody. For the play caller, for the O-lineman, for the offense. It just gives you confidence that you can call that run again. And not expect a little jump. But go get explosive on the ground as well.
Ready to send this one away. And he just sends this out and over the end zone, so no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball up at the 35 to begin this drive. So good field position for the Panthers. Starting this drive, 1st and 10. Murray from the pistol. That's Hill on the slant. And just gets back to the line of scrimmage.
Good luck defending that short yardage slant. Just not going to happen. There's a reason this is a go-to play for just about any quarterback in every situation.
They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. Blitz coming here, Brock. It's Murray. Has him on the quick hitter. He's out of bounds with a big gain on the final play of the first. So that's 1 quarter gone in a battle of NFC South rivals. The Buccaneers leading so far. We'll take a brief pause and head back to Bank of America Stadium after this. We're ready to go with the 2nd quarter. It's Panthers football. They've got a first to begin the frame. It's Henderson on the give. He swarms in the middle. This gets maybe a yard. Zaire Franklin there to make the tackle.
It'll be this group's job watching the film to find all these plays. The ones that amount to really very little statistically and identify what was needed to just make them a little bigger, stretch them further. Afterthought plays now, they could be the big gains of next week.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down. Here's Kyler to throw. Short pass brought in. And he's able to get this to the 32 before going down.
Kate, if you and I took a whirlwind tour and watched young quarterbacks, the hardest route to complete is this one. A lot of them could throw go routes and slants and drags and in cuts, but throwing that out route takes some time, takes some precision, and a whole bunch of trust between QB and receiver.
Go.
All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3. Kyler throwing here. Oh, missed that one, and he knew it. Put it behind his guy, and now it's 4th down.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to third and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was third and manageable in an incomplete.
Jake Elliott's on now to attempt this field goal. Ball spotted on the left hash, 49 yards out. And this isn't going to do it. The kick is no good. And they fail to claim that lead. They're still down by a point.
Well, there's certainly never, ever a guarantee from that distance, but that's one you'd expect to be in your kicker's range. You hate to have a drive come away with nothing. That's exactly what happened.
10 black. Smash, red. Cut.
They'll run here on first down. This drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line. Man, some of these middle backers are so impressive these days, Brock. No problems at all for him to range downhill and cut that play down behind the line.
Kind of the calling card of the position played today. They're not as big as they once were, but boy, can they run. As you said, whether it's downhill or sideline to sideline like that.
Yellow, 43. Ready?
Now it's Lance. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Well, he's been perfect to that point on the drive, Brock. First time we've seen this coverage force him into a misstep in a while.
I know you hear me talk all the time, Kate, about the rhythm of an offense, right?
Yeah.
And I look at it through those optics so much. But it's the same thing defensively. You've got to get a stop. See the ball hit the ground to knock them out of that rhythm.
Ready.
Here he goes, third and long. And that's a win for the pass rush. Shazy threw it, leads to the incompletion. Fourth down coming up.
I think that was the type of play we expected out of this defense to start the game. Can't undo that opening drive touchdown they gave up. But that can sure help to get yourself off the field with that third down stop.
And the fair catch made here at the 15.
The Panthers take over first and 10 at their own 16-yard line.
Offense to the line. They're going to have trips right to start out. Throwing on first down. Here's Murray. That's incomplete left side. Trying to connect with Tyreek Hill there. So it's second down coming up.
I think if you look up in phase in the defensive encyclopedia, that is a picture-perfect form of it. He was all over him in coverage, really forcing the incompletion.
After the incomplete pass, here comes second and 10. Operated from the gun. Here's Murray. Finds a seam down the middle. And he will get to that 30-yard line before they stop him. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
First and 10 now from the 30. Running with Mixon out of the gun. Well, he had to power through one tackle just to get back to the line that time.
When one defender failed, well, his buddy was there to swarm to the ball, make that play just as it gets to the line of scrimmage.
First down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10. Back now, pressure coming. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down.
That's a throw at this level. So much speed and length, you got to be real careful. Rarely do you find a clean window down the middle. It'd be absolutely perfect, and it wasn't there.
Go, Hurt.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here. Third and long for him here. Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. 4th down coming up.
That one really stings, Kate, because you want to convert there and not only keep this drive going for points, because now you're giving your opponent a chance to go pad that lead before halftime. That's a no-no.
This was a miss-hit, Broncolo, and pretty short. And this one spits out a little shy midfield. They're going to be in enemy territory to begin this possession. First call here coming from the shotgun.
Watch out now. 50 series. Here we go. Set. Cut.
Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And he has enough room to gain about 4.
It's one of those sneaky little runs, Kate, that gets you enough yards to create some doubt into that defensive coordinator. You can stick to the ground. You can throw beyond the sticks. You really create some indecision now defensively.
First down run, nabs him 5. Now 2nd and 5.
Let's go. Drill. 52, 53. Ready.
Back to throw, it's Lance. This one's caught. Jukes away from one. And he's taken out of bounds as he gets it down near the red zone. It's a gain of 22. And that's good enough for a Tampa first down.
So many cool fundamentals on display right there, Kate. Put the ball into your hands, number 1. Don't turn your eyes away from it before it gets to you. And when you've got that catch secured, snap that head forward and find that space upfield. Turn a good play into a great play.
Now here he goes. And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for 1st and goal.
That is so demoralizing for a defense. You lock things down in coverage. You do everything right on the back end. Only to see the quarterback escape, evade the pressure, and get that first down anyway.
10 black. 10.
Out left, Worthy makes the ground. And he'll go down shy of the end zone. They mark him at the 4.
Every once in a while, it's fine to be conservative on first down, especially when you get enough to stay on schedule and get a little something coming out of it, too.
Ready.
Still chances to get these final 4 yards. It's 2nd and goal.
Down. 60 red. 60 red. Ready.
Here's Lance. Almost had 6, but can't find him in the end zone. Incomplete. Thought he had a touchdown there. And now it'll be 3rd and goal. Ooh, sure looked like they were sitting on that slate, weren't they, Brock? If a route was going to beat them, it was not going to be that one.
Yeah, we see this route all the time, really at every level of football, because as a receiver, you just want to get inside that defender, and when you do, you hope to find that connection, but the contact knocked that sucker away.
Buckle up, it's 3rd and goal.
Set. Black 40. Shot, 17. Blue, go. Ready?
Here's again, straight up the middle. And he gets in, touchdown. The Buccaneers grow the lead to 7. A lot of pressure on him in that moment, Brock. Find a way to score. Don't let it go to 4th and goal. And he finds a way to come through and gets in the end zone for 6.
And how about the other side? Beating the defense right there as well. That group who was so close to pulling off the goal line stand, yet all that motivation wasn't enough to stop them on 3rd and goal.
That one splits the uprights. And the Buccaneers grow their lead to 8. Right, ready to send this one away. Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. So good field position for the Panthers. Starting this drive, 1st and 10. Out of the gun, here's Murray. Clean it over the middle. And they'll take him down at the 43-yard line. We've hit the 2-minute warning now at the vault. The Panthers pushing for a late spark before halftime. Offense is set. This is 2nd and 2. From the gun, it's Murray. Oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Takes this one back. It's a pick 6 and a Tampa Bay touchdown.
Gosh, I love that play on so many levels, Kate. Making the interception already a terrific effort by everybody involved. But to put the cherry on top, to take it all the way back to the house, it required extra effort from everybody, and they get the job done.
Amen now for the point after. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Buccaneers lead by 15 now. Well, Brock, hopefully some short memories on offense as they get it right back here on the kickoff after that pick 6. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out on the back of the end zone for a touchback. So good field position for the Panthers. Starting this drive, 1st and 10. Fresh off the pick, here's Murray. Finds him on the slant. And they'll take him down at the 43-yard line. Panthers moving quickly, trying to get set at the line.
Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 43.
Looking for a pass on 2nd and short. Catch made. And he'll be brought down after getting to the 47-yard line. Looking quickly here.
That's good for a Panthers 1st down.
1st and 10 around the mix-up. Running there full steam ahead, but they ran out of steam pretty quickly. No gain on that one.
These big D tackles in this league, they love weaponizing their size right in the middle of the field. It is so hard to clear lane against him. But once he got his paw on him, it was dead on arrival.
Now nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10. They're going to throw out of the gun. Brought in. And he has it to the 42 before they make the stop. Panthers moving quickly, trying to get set at the line.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 3rd and 5.
Ready to throw here on 3rd. Got a man. This is Evans. And he's brought down at about that 27-yard line. Now we get a timeout by the Panthers. It's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. And a lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage. For a much bigger impact play, just like that.
Tampa spends its second timeout now. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half. All right, they look set now. Here we go, 1st and 10. Murray finds him over the middle. And they bring him down at the 18-yard line. Panthers moving quickly, trying to get set at the line.
Brings up 2nd and 1 at the 18-yard line.
And that's going to be an 8-yard gain, it looks like, as it puts them in goal to go. Now Carolina's going to take a timeout. That's its second. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half.
1st and goal at the
And just in case this offense didn't have enough to contend with, now you got to worry about a quarterback that could do what he just did. Tote the ball himself for a big run.
Pressure coming, it's Murray. And this won't be caught. Clock is going to stop. We've got 14 seconds to go.
That's going to be a play tomorrow. When they watch it on tape, they're going to be kicking themselves a big kick. You get man-to-man coverage down in the red zone, you got to take advantage of it. It's hard. Zone coverage and the windows are so tight. You get man, got to find a way to win.
So after the incomplete pass, here's 2nd and goal. That timeout taken by the Buccaneers, and that's their final one. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half. So the incompletion on 1st. Here is 2nd and goal. Kyler looking to throw. Catch is made in close. And that play is brought to a halt, they're going to say, at the 5-yard line. Now a timeout taken by the offense, and we're going to see if they try for 2 plays here or just try the field goal right now. They've held him out twice. Chance at another stop here. 3rd and goal.
Let's go. Hey.
Now Kyler. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Carolina. The Panthers could make it a 1-score game as they cut it to 9 before half. Manage that clock beautifully down to the final moments, Brock, and they get the score just before halftime.
That doesn't change the theme of the halftime speech, but I guarantee you it adds some enthusiasm to the tone. That was awesome.
Murray getting everyone set. They're going for 2 here.
The Panthers will line up for the 2-point conversion.
Trying the toss here for 2. And he will reach the end zone to a perfect ending to the first half. They get a touchdown and tack on the 2-point try. Time left for maybe a return plus a play here as they send this away. And it looks like we're going to have time for one more play here, Brock, as this one goes for a touchback. Probably looking at our final snap of the half here on 1st down.
Ready. Black, 95.
All right, keeping it simple. They're just going to call a give right up the middle. And he doesn't get much there on what turns out to be the final play of the half. So we're through 2 quarters now. Still a half of football to be played. We'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports. Elliott's all set for the kickoff. Johnson now on the return. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
Johnson on the return. The Bucs take over first and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Tampa Bay bringing the offense to the line. It's first and 10.
Green Jack. Here we go, set. 50, green. Ready?
Looking to throw, Lance. He puts a man under it deep down the middle. He's got it deep downfield. He's all the way across midfield, down inside that 45-yard line. A big 34-yard pickup there. And that's good for a Buccaneer first down.
I try to remind you a time or two, Kate, that you always got to start your read from the secondary forward. You got to see what the safeties are doing. If you're going to throw a ball in the middle third, deep downfield like that, you have to have tremendous awareness of where those safeties were, and the QB just nailed it.
On first down, they'll run. He's pushed straight ahead, and that's maybe a yard at most. Leonard Williams applying the hit there.
If there's ever a play we could call garden variety in the NFL, I think we just saw it right there. That's an uneventful run and a pretty sound stop there defensively.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's second and 8.
22 meter. Let's go now. Ready.
Another carry for him. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain. So, Brock, that means third down coming up.
I think this is the part where they run away, Kate. As in run away from that monster. He's just too strong a presence to try to block them inside. And that time, it cost him some yards.
So a tough spot now. This is third and 9.
Here we go. 10 black. 43 rail. Hut, hut.
That one's out and cut on the right side. And they'll stand him up and sit him down at the line. Tampa Bay in punt formation now. And he wants to hit his second effort just as well as he hit his first. And they get to this one inside the 10. Looks like they stopped it right at the 9-yard line.
9-yard line.
All right, working from the gun to start. First and 10. Off the play action, here's Murray. Throwing the out route complete. And he'll be brought down just as he gets it up to the 24. The end result there, 15 yards and a first.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
To the line and set. Here we go, first down. Play action now, Murray. Diving forward, and he makes the catch. And he's going to be brought down here at the 42. That play good for 17 and a first down.
It was such a privilege for me to watch Marvin Harrison and Reggie Wayne in person in Indianapolis do their work. Darrell Jackson out in Seattle. They showed how great a deep out is as a chain-moving play. It's all about getting that leverage at the top of the rack and then exploiting the leverage as that ball arrives on time downfield.
And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field. Give him 9 yards. He almost moved the chains there. It's going to be second and 1.
Well, that doesn't net a first down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
Last run got him 9, so now they need one more here on second down. They're going play action. It's Murray. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
So after that prior incompletion, it's third down. Looking to throw on 3rd and 1. And he'll have it down to the 44-yard line. They'll say he got 5 there, but Brock, all they care about is the first down that comes with it.
You know, Kate, they say a dog is a man's best friend. A tight end that moves the chains on 3rd down, that's a QB's best friend.
From the 44-yard line now, 1st and 10.
That's one.
Blitz coming here, Brock. It's Murray. Gets this to Harold Fanning Jr. complete. And he nearly gets them into the red zone as he's down at the 22. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that first down.
Just about every defensive coordinator worth his salt says 2 things in every production meeting. Number 1, well, we got to stop the run. And number 2, we got to take away the tight end. Well, good luck doing that. Defending a big guy who can move like that, it's a lot easier to talk about than to go out and execute.
And they get this down to the 10-yard line before going down. That's a gain of 13, and it sets them up with 1st and goal.
Year after year, the best offenses are multifaceted. It's not just the receivers or the tight ends that can make plays through the air. When you get running backs that can attack the middle of the field like that, man, is it difficult on the defense.
Hey.
Murray here on 1st down. Oh, no touchdown. It's intercepted. Kicked off Zaire Franklin. And the Buccaneers can't add much to that interception as the return stopped at the 5. There are costly interceptions, Brock, and then there are interceptions inside the red zone in the second half of a 1-score game.
And if there is ever a time where ball security is paramount, it is right now. They made a great play. Don't get me wrong. They deserve a ton of credit right there. But as a quarterback, you cannot risk a turnover. It's touchdown and check down and throw the ball away. You're literally throwing points away with that pick.
Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
I talked to a bunch of different GMs, Kate, especially around draft time, and they all say the same thing. Linebackers are so hard to find. It's hard to transition from the college game that's in so much space to this game where you've got to play in a phone booth, yet have that explosiveness to chase a play on the outside down like that linebacker just did.
Ready.
This one's to Hawkinson outright. And he's sent out after getting them away from their own goal line. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And that's good enough for a Tampa first down.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a first down.
Black 40. Stay.
They go play action on first down. Taking a deep shot here. And this is going to end up incomplete. Really aired it out there on first down, but just couldn't make the connection.
This defense, they had a plan, and they did an excellent job executing it. Instead of a main character, they reduced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively on defense.
Let's go now.
Putting a receiver in motion.
Yellow. Hey, green. Yellow, zoom. Stay.
Thrown back, gets the handoff. And his drive forward halted after a couple of yards. Zayvon Collins in on the tackle. Let's see what they draw up on a 3rd and 7.
Let's go. Red 38.
So we hit the end of the 3rd quarter. It's Buccaneers football with a slight lead. Just got to hang on for one final quarter. Let's see what they draw up on this 3rd and 7.
Here we go, set. 60 red. 60 red. Let him go, let him go, let him go, let him go. Rail. Clock, 10, hut.
Throw here, 3rd down. Connects with him down the sideline. And he's going to be escorted out right along that 35-yard line. That one goes for 17 yards and moves the chains. They're set up at the 35 now.
Here we go. Set.
Lower back in the backfield, and they give it to him. And he's into the front for a gain of about 2.
Hey, not a bad play by any means. There's room for more, and they know it.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
2nd down now. They need 7.
Come on, set. Black, 95. Ready?
To the air, lands. Into the hands of Tyler Lockett. And he's going to get this to the opposing 41. An excellent gain, 20 yards there, and that's going to move the sticks.
That's just discipline with a capital D. The play in the huddle is a running back screen, but it takes discipline for that offensive line to not get downfield. Discipline for that receiver to stay alert, stay aware that he's a viable option as well.
Hauled in by Worthy, right side. And not much doing. He stopped quickly.
Well, that's a pretty similar result to a 1st down run play. Moves it forward, keeps you on schedule, and makes 2nd and 3rd down a whole lot easier to manage.
Second down now, 7 to go.
Down. 50, green. Shot, 17. Ready?
Throwing now off the play action. Bails out of the pocket quick. He wisely avoids contact, sliding down there. That played good enough for a 1st.
As long as these are the results he's getting, they're going to be just fine with him calling his own number. He does such a good job of seeing the field and knowing when it's his time to take it himself.
Ready?
They'll come up on 1st and 10.
Set, hut. Yellow, 43. Trouble, 38. Hut.
Blown back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. And it's another 1st down on this drive. Man, this time they're into 1st and goal.
That's just not the guy defensively you ever want the open field. Frankly, with the amount of space he had at one point, they're lucky to have limited to the gain they did.
All set up for an insurance score here. It's 1st and goal.
Set. 10 black.
He keeps this one himself. He's going to haul it in for the Tampa Bay touchdown. The Buccaneers go up by 2 scores as they try to put this one away. My partner up here is pumping his fist after that one. That is how you run an option as a quarterback. Good read to hang on to it and do it himself.
Yeah, because I could never do that, not even close. But when the defense overplays and you run that option, you get that good 2-on-1. More times than not, they will commit to the more dangerous guy, the running back. But you leave a lane, this quarterback can do some damage as well.
Right, ready to send this one away. He fields it from the 8. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30.
1st and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
Follow.
Getting a pistol formation here first as they come to the line. Murray from the pistol. Oh, brother, it's another interception. And the Buccaneers take possession as he makes his 4th interception of our season. Well, what better way to follow up one interception than by getting back out there and picking off another on the first play of the very next drive.
And think of all the work the offense just did on the sideline to try and recover. Okay, let's put together a good plan. Here's your adjustment. And in just one play, you flush it all down the toilet.
Ready,
First and 10 from the 41.
let's go. Set, cut.
Here's the one back on the handoff. Down the sideline inside the 30. And he has this all the way down to the 17-yard line. Give him 24 on that play. And that's good for a Buccaneer first down.
Hustle.
Offense up to the line fast.
Clock, 10. Set.
Going to the ground again on first. Not the way to begin a new set of downs, Brock, as they drop it behind the line. Ooh, talk about a bad look there, Brock. Going jumbo set and still moving backwards after that play.
I don't think you're talking to this defense, Kate, because I think they thought that was an excellent look to knock that thing backwards.
Yeah, good point, good point.
Drill, 52. 10 cycles. Set, go.
Throwing off the play fake. That one's incomplete in the end zone. That throw doesn't lead to 6. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long.
As I watch practices today, Kate, both college and professionally, one thing is abundantly clear. Teams spend so much more time in the red zone. They know it's the money zone. And defensively, if you can force incompletions and knock it away and leave teams for field goals, you got a great chance to win.
6, mega. Blasted.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And he's going to have enough for the first down. Not by much. He got it. That's all that matters. Sets him up with the 1st and goal.
Here we go, set. 33, yellow.
And inside, give to Dallow. And he runs it across. Touchdown! The Buccaneers have likely locked up the win right there. They kept it on the ground as opposed to airing it out. And that time, well, Brock, the ground game paid off.
Well, these great rushing attacks down here that could score rushing touchdowns, it takes the whole party getting involved. Yeah, the burst of the running back was tremendous. How about the launch of his blockers right off the line of scrimmage? That's a touchdown the entire way, and it took the entire group offensively.
Right, ready to send this one away. Turpin with a return. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
The Panthers take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Panthers look just about ready. 1st and 10. Now begin with a run by Mixon. Nearly starts the drive with a 1st down run. Stopped a yard short, gain of 9.
He's tackled it.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
Out of the gun, here's Murray. He's going deep. He had it for a moment, but a complete defensive play. Jar it loose, incomplete.
Defender's not going to be thrilled the catch was almost made on his watch, but more importantly, he breaks it up. Gives him a chance to do a little jawing after the play. Lets the other guy know he roughed him up and cost him that catch.
Last pass unsuccessful. Let's see what they do on third down. Operating from the gun. Here's Murray. Complete beyond the marker. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop it. It's a gain of 12 there. And it'll give the Panthers a first down.
First down. First and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Now Murray. Trying to set up a screen for Mixon. And he gets back to the line, but no more. Offense is hurrying, time running down.
Brings up second and 9 at the 44-yard line.
Another throw coming from Murray. Trying to push deep downfield. This is caught inside the 15. It's a huge pickup on the play. And that'll be good for a Carolina first. Offense in the hurry up here.
First and 10 at the 10-yard line.
Coach.
And he can only manage 1 yard. The defenders were at the ready to bring him down. Moving quickly, trying to get set.
Brings up second and 9.
From the gun, it's Murray. Hits his tight end on the corner route. And they'll get there and stop him at the line.
Those corner routes to the tight ends, devastating. Even if the throw isn't perfect or the timing's slightly off, those tight ends are big enough they can adjust and bring it in.
Third and 10. Can this offense get it done? Third and long for him here. That one connects. And that play is brought to a halt, so they're going to say at the 5-yard line. Now we get a timeout by the Panthers. It's their first.
A gain of 5.
And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game. Hands are tied. Got to have it on this 4th down. Desperation time here. And he has the Carolina touchdown. The Panthers get it back to within 2 possessions. Man, Brock, that defense held up 3 straight plays. They just couldn't come up with the one final stop they needed to get off the field.
But how about this offense? Courage of the offense to run it back for one more snap and make the adjustments on 4th and goal to finally punch it in. Quite the mini little chess match we just saw play out over those last 4 plays.
Murray getting everyone set. They're going for 2 here.
The Panthers will line up for the 2-point conversion.
All right, they're going to throw for it. And he has it in the end zone for 2, and that's going to chip away a little bit of that deficit. Oh, it's a favorite of NFL teams and armchair quarterbacks alike, partner. The quick slant. It is so tough to defend that close to the goal line, and this time it works for 2.
It sure is. It's one of those plays that I think Bart Starr was running in the 60s, that slant route. When you incorporate it with the threat of a fade as well, that's when it becomes so effective. But you get inside that DB, you show the quarterback your numbers, and it's almost automatic for a 2-point conversion.
And the Bucs are able to get to this kick, and now they're just a few moments from victory.
No question they wanted the ball back late, but you don't see many of these recovered by the kicking team in the NFL. You see even fewer recovered when they're actually expecting it, like they certainly were right there.
They'll go to a knee, and that defense can only stop the clock 2 more times. So it's a win for the visiting Buccaneers. And they take their first skirmish with their division rivals, with a chance at a sweep awaiting them later in the year in their building. So So for my partner Brock Heward and our entire crew, I'm Kate Scott saying this has been the